The death of Pope Francis on Easter Monday signified the end of a pontificate which many have described as one of the most fulfilling efforts in reforming the Catholic Church in recent years. At the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, various agencies and statutory bodies took out time to highlight some of the endearing legacies of the late Pope, whom many saw as the voice of the poor, the marginalized, and the forgotten.
You did not only preach the word of God, but you were a doer of the word. You promoted with passion and zeal the work of evangelization. You wrote 4 encyclicals, 7 apostolic exhortations, and 8 apostolic letters. These you wrote to promote mission and to help the people of God live out their faith. In the year 2019, you declared the month of October as extraordinary missionary month to revive missionary spirit among the people of God. You supported many churches in mission territories through the Pontifical Mission Societies.
Through his apostolic letters and encyclicals, such as Laudato Si, Fratelli Tutti, and Evangelii Gaudium, Pope Francis illuminated the path of ecological justice, universal fraternity, and evangelization, rooted in mercy and joy. Your Holiness, your words inspired action and reflection, calling the global community, Catholic and non-Catholic alike, to care for our common home, embrace one another as brothers and sisters, and renew our commitment to gospel values.
From the moment you stepped into the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica in 2013 and humbly asked the world to pray for you, Pope Francis signaled a shift, a move towards simplicity, openness, and dialogue. You chose mercy over judgment, healing over exclusion, and understanding over condemnation. And these, the Church moved closer to the wounded and the weak, just as Christ did. One of the most quietly transformative aspects of your papacy has been the keen attention to the dignity and role of women in the Church and in the society. You constantly emphasize on the vital importance of women in the life of the Church. While the path towards equality is ongoing, you open the doors that were long closed. You appointed women to positions of authority previously held only by men.
From the very beginning of his papacy, he reminded us what the Church must be: a church for the poor, a church of the poor. He challenged us, inspired us, he stood by us, whether it was his encyclical Laudato Si, calling us to care for our common home, or Fratelli Tutti, calling us to recognize all people as sisters and brothers. His teachings helped shape the mission of Caritas anew. He gave theological depth to the work of accompaniment, showed us that humanitarian action and spiritual witness are not separate but one, united in the call to love with measure. Oh, friends, we at Caritas will continue the mission of the Holy Father to propagate the gospel of love, trust among us, and fraternity, putting more effort into initiatives for peace building, prison apostolate, and the protection of lives and the earth for a sustainable society. He was a pope and a pope for Caritas. For us in Caritas, therefore, we will continue walking the road He has set before us to serve the poor, protect the planet, advocate for peace with courage and compassion, while putting more effort into initiatives of peace building, advocating for migrants and refugees for our home. Rest in peace, Papa Francisco. We love you. Thank you.
For the first time, a pope organized a gathering of children last year, May 25 to 26, for children of ages 4 to 12. And I was privileged to be in Rome, and one of my grandchildren was one of them. He was a lover of children. They were always, most times, in his pop mobile. Papa Francisco was a great devotee of Mother Mary. He never missed going there whenever he had a world trip. And when he comes back from his trips, he goes there to say thank you. And if you know where Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica is, downtown, here was Papa Francisco, head of Vatican City, being driven through the heart of the Vatican City into downtown Italy to be buried in Santa Maria Maggiore.
We are reminded about the legacy he left behind, solemnly built on humility, simplicity, and concern for the poor and downtrodden. His famous quote, that life is good when you're happy, but much better when others are happy because of you, should be our modern compass as Catholics and Christians.